Welcome to Five Nights at Frickbear's 3. By now I'm sure most of you know what this game is and have either watched someone play it or have even played it yourself, so I won't bore you with the details. If you don't know what Frickbear's 3 is, then I encourage you to check the description where I will link a few videos that I think do a good job of showing everything Frickbear's 3 has to offer. However, you shouldn't have to worry too much about spoilers for the story and such in this video. This video is titled My Quest to Finish 100% of Frickbear's 3, meaning we're not starting from the beginning, we're starting from where things got difficult.
She's always at Camp 6 whenever I fucking need Puppet, dude.
So I had already been playing Frickbears for a few weeks by this point, and would play whenever I wasn't in class or doing homework. Up to this point, I had already beaten every ending on Lunatic difficulty, beaten a run on hard mode, no upgrades, unlocked all minigames as well as collecting about half the minigame achievements, and a few other miscellaneous trophies as well. The real challenge now was beating all 20 custom night challenges with no death coin, since there's also a separate trophy for doing all 20 with no death coin. Of course, some are easier than others, like most of the ones towards the top of the list, and the 1v1s like the General's Challenge or Chipper's Revenge, but the real difficulty comes down to the second half of the list, with challenges like full game Fiends and a bit of everything. I breezed through most of the easier challenges with only minor struggles on Paddleball Panic and any challenge with Withered Freddy, since I avoided him like the plague during normal playthroughs, but the challenge that stumped me was Demo Demons.
What? He was literally going away!
He fell. He fell. I saw it.
He literally started falling because I flashed him enough. Keep your flashlight on him whenever you can. That's what I was doing. I had to deal with Springtrap too. So I was trying to balance it between the two. Like, it's either die or die, dude. I can't. It's either die to Endo, or die to fucking Shadow Bonnie. Those are my fucking options. There's no other option but to die. Like, it's so stupid how Endo works. How, I don't know. Oh, please, I'm clicking. And I'm clicking! Would have been fine! But it didn't fucking register my click again! For the 100th fucking time! Oh, click.
Would you say this is the easiest challenge out of all the challenges in the hard category?
Yes, probably.
Really?
Well, you know, you want to see what I have left? This. Which, Coffee and Scott?
Oh, yeah, no.
You want Coffee and Scott. Candy sucks dick. I'm gonna probably forget about Wood. The other two are fine. I don't really like Music Man or Plush Trap, but I can handle them. Baby isn't too bad, you're easy. You're not too bad. Funtime Freddy isn't that bad. I kinda hate Funtime Foxy. Laura's not too bad. It's kind of just mostly these two. That is just absolute hell. I hate this. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is literally Fuck You Simulator. Because of this guy right here. He's gonna come towards my office at rapid speeds. And everybody else is gonna do everything they can to stop me from being in cams. To flash my light on. And tell. Deafening, you already know why this one sucks. I don't wish to do this one. Which is why I'm starting with Demo Demons. And then full game Fiends is just the second half. But don't worry, they'll make sure to also include fucking Phantoms in here. Because why the fuck not? God, fucking Phantoms. Like, at least there's no Springtrap, but there's Lefty. I have to fucking deal with Lefty, Lolhack test out somebody, like... These are both ass. And then 47.5 is just... I don't think I can do 47.5. I did a couple attempts, and it's just... I can't even get started. It's just too much sensory overload.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What if I turn on my auto clicker and do a custom night with nothing and see how much power I can get? Should I do that?
Well,
How much power was
get
that?
$31 off power!
You have to save 40,000 power.
Dude, the boss is gonna be pissed about that electric bill. Oh, shit.
What's that platinum in the middle for?
No death coin, all customized challenges. Specifically, no items is a forbidden, so I don't give a fuck about it. That's why I started using items there.
There's forbidden trophies?
100% all custom night, no item. Infernal 47. As many animatronics as possible, but with no upgrades. I forget what the last one is.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. They absolutely are. It really sucks. I kind of wanted to 100% the game too. But even with the items and giving it the good old college try, I can't beat that one. I don't know how the hell I beat 45 or 47.5. Some of these minigame ones suck too. BB Air Adventure to 30. I would literally lose my mind if I somehow beat all the custom challenges just to have BB Air Adventure be the thing I can't beat.
What's the plan now for this game?
I had to quit, honestly.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gave up on Frickbear 3. I mean, I didn't think I'd even be able to make it as far as I did, let alone be able to do what your average Frickbear 3 player could do. I mean, I was able to beat every ending on Lunatic difficulty, and even conquer most of the custom night challenges. So in a way, I was happy. I mean, it sucked that I was enjoying Frickbear 3 as much as I was, and couldn't quite see everything it had to offer, but I had accomplished much more than I ever thought I could. And so I went back to focusing on college, especially since the semester was beginning to come to an end, and finals would be starting in about a month. Also, my PlayStation had already come back from being worked on, so I just played games on my PlayStation with Payden and didn't really think about Frickbear 3 for the next 2 weeks. But then, randomly one day, completely out of nowhere, I decided that I wasn't going to give up. I decided that I would boot up Frickbear 3 once more and get good. And that I'd go from an average Frickbear 3 player to an above average player. And I vowed that no matter what, I would 100% Frickbear 3.
Hey, don't lick my hands. Stop that. I'm gonna be rusty too.
Jesus, why is it so loud? And why is it playing in like 15 FPS?
I am way too rusty for this shit.
Man, you suck.
Oh, I haven't played this in like forever. It's been a little while. Couple weeks.
Yeah, you suck at though. Why are you so bad at this?
Okay, I'm gonna... Hey! No! I'm gonna just do a quick fucking Fritz run. Warm up a bit.
So as you can see, not playing the game for 2 weeks and then trying to go back into a hard custom night challenge wasn't really a good idea. I had retained my knowledge of the game, but my mechanical skill had almost completely dissipated. Now I feel it's important to mention that before I quit Frickbear 3 for 2 weeks, I had gotten as far in the game as I had by completely avoiding certain characters, such as Withered Freddy, Endo, Mangle, the Phantoms, Plushtrap, and even Shadow Bonnie, since they all forced me to close cams too often to play games efficiently. Now take a look at the Demo Demons roster. Do you notice any potential problems with that playstyle in trying to beat this custom night? Needless to say, I wasn't very skilled at the game. I mean, yeah, being able to say I beat every ending on Lunatic difficulty means I'm at least decent, but I couldn't truly call myself a good Frickbear 3 player if I wasn't well versed in every animatronic the game has to offer, nor expect to beat the hardest custom night challenges. So, I decided to tackle one more Lunatic run, but with a bit of a twist.
Alright, I'm gonna hate myself for this, but... Taking Withered Freddy. And Endo.
That's right. I decided that if the only way for me to achieve my goal of 100% was to get good, then it was about time that I stopped hiding from my fears and faced the danger head on.
Oh man. Huge. Huge. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. This is just a standard Lunatic run. Of course, I'm taking all the hectic characters, so I need to learn how to properly defend against them. It's the only way to get good is to do the hard shit, unfortunately.
Wow. Damn, Carter. It's actually some real gamer wisdom from you.
Fuck you, Foxy. You my nuts. I mean, I'm just trying to warm up with some of the shitter ones I'm not great with.
Yeah, I'll be moving out in a couple months. I'll be moving to Hades. Super ultra mega dick.
Ah, you're really funny, game. You're really fucking funny.
You're really fucking trying to murder my
Now this is the decision I'm gonna regret the most right here.
I see. There's just an entire party on out of that. Rotted.
Please.
Maybe a bit quicker. What are you doing, quicker?
That's crazy. Oh fuck, here we go, baby. Oh, thank God that just happened to be on my thing there. LB, bitch.
Let's go.
Oh! I lived!
Still gonna try.
Hey, nah.
I don't know. I think it would work fine. Because tortilla chips are just air fried tortillas.
Alright, well, I'm probably not warmed up enough, but something's better than nothing.
Dying to die.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I remember Zero Demons.
Cam 6,
So,
audio.
is it later now,
converter.
VHS?
Huh?
Is it later now?
So, now that I had warmed up after not playing for 2 weeks and got somewhat used to the characters I wasn't very good with, it was time to give Demo Demons another try. It was time to see if the practice would pay off.
Pretty non-intensive.
I don't dislike it, I just don't, I'm not a
You don't
huge
like
fan.
fucking ketchup?
I don't
sorry,
dislike
sorry.
it, I just...
I thought he told me to. My bad.
Being alive right now is illegal, and it's not even 1 AM.
Yes.
What about you, Carter?
I don't know, man. It's not the fucking time to be asking me shit like this.
Imagine if the mask was like just a trump card and you use it absolutely.
Yeah, that's just a loss. Just literally like why? That's crazy. Fuck off, you stupid bitch. Man, this cupcake audio is fucked as hell.
I have to send you the request.
Oh, okay.
Because this game doesn't work for consoles. Only one thing, and that is to
I am really fucking fair. So what I am is a pretty solid
Try
start.
to rate me again. Bro, you get stuck because you hit your head.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was.
Oh, we have to restart completely. Oh no. I am retarded, but it's part of the deal. What's up?
Okay. Ah, what the fuck? Why did it send me to fucking Kim buff too? Bet. Oh god. Oh god. No, 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 no! No! God. Why does it not let me do all four? Like, we're up. Ow.
Holy fuck!
I did it.
Holy fuck!
We fucking did it.
Holy fuck! Ah!
Payden, pull me up,
Light
my
work,
God.
no reaction.
Demo demons, yes! Oh fuck! Oh! I fucking did it, baby! Let's go! Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, so that does confirm how this works then. Star for completing. No death coin symbol for no death coin, and no item, no lol bit for no items. I get it now. But that's fine, fuck the red achievement. I do not care to do that bullshit without items.
Okay, hang on.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
there you
dude.
go. That's what you need to do.
Okay.
Playing in like 15 FPS for half of that shit. Listen, having to fucking tune you guys out. Fucking Mangle probably was on like 1.9 out of 2 seconds on that bitch.
Shit,
Springtrap was either in the left hallway or up in the left hall camera, meaning he was seconds. He was either seconds away from killing me or pretty damn close. Oh fuck, dude!
Uh-oh. It's not the fucking helicopter.
I actually fucking did it, bro. I actually fucking did it.
Oh
VHS.
god. What the fuck is happening?
Oh fuck, dude.
A minute. Come on. Are you gonna do the rest of them?
Maybe one day. Oh.
Just gotta get home for the admin abuse on oil.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, the fucking admin oil. How long?
Bro, fuck,
30,
man.
we got 28 minutes.
Probably
Until
focus on
admin.
the remaining ones. Dude, full game Fiends is gonna literally be impossible. I don't have to deal with Springtrap, Mangle, or fucking Endo. Or even Shadow Bonnie. There's a lot of characters I don't have to deal with that I hate. But there's a lot more that I have to deal with that I hate. I gotta deal with Lefty, all the fun times. Plush Trap is gonna suck so much dick and balls. Music Man.
Oh my god.
Beautiful
Malhair.
man.
Wall Hacks is probably gonna add fucking, like,
Go.
Withered Freddy or some shit.
Wait.
To be fair, how much do I need the cameras for
fuck?
this? I mean, I need to, like, live in cams a little bit. I'm fucking shaking, dude.
Now do 4720.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it seems that the practice did pay off, since after about 30 minutes I finally beat Demo Demons. This was quite the feat at the time, and even though I had conquered my lack of skill in the sense of tackling the harder characters, which was a big step in the right direction, there was still a long way to go.
Okay. Custom Night. I've got, I believe, 5 challenges left. They're all going to be pretty challenging for me to do. New Friends, Deafening... Wait, do I only have... Oh, and Second Coming. Yeah, there we go. Skipped over that one. 5 left. A bit of everything I'm probably going to do last, honestly, because... Ugh. But just having to deal with everything at once is kind of hard. Just a lot of sensory overload. So I'll probably end up doing that one last. I'm not sure which one I'm doing yet. Full game Fiends. I mean, it get, you know, compared to Demo Demons, it gets rid of a lot of shit I hate. Like Endo. The Endo and Shadow Bonnie combo sucks, man. Shadow Freddy Endo kind of sucks. Not that big a deal, but like Withered Freddy kind of sucks. Having to deal with all this shit and Springtrap sucks. So, and I don't have to worry about Puppet now too, but the thing is, I fucking hate Phantoms. Phantoms are pretty goddamn stupid, to be honest with you. Plush Trap is just a skill issue. I rarely ever took him. I know how his mechanics work for the most part. I just, remembering that every time I flip the cams down I have to flash him is going to be really hard. Having to deal with all 4 fun times at once kind of sucks, but I forget which one I did earlier, but I've gotten pretty good at with Circus Baby and Ballora and learning their spawns. So Funtime Foxy isn't looking at him on cams. Funtime Foxy is shut the right door during showtime.
Oh, actually, you just never read it?
Yep.
Okay, so we're dumb.
I guess.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Lefty. Because I can't Death Coin. The achievement is no Death Coin all Custom Night challenges. New Friends kind of sucks too, because I still have to deal with Plush Trap. Music Man I can kind of deal with. Most of the sounds he makes are just going to be completely irrelevant tonight anyways. JJ's easy, Shadow Freddy's fine. No Malhair, so I can like flip cams a little bit if I need to, because there's nobody that's going to show up from flipping cams aside from Plush Trap. This would give me good Plush Trap practice, as well as some practice with Coffee and Scott.
Okay.
So basically for this one, it's probably going to be the easiest of them all that I have remaining. And you could argue Deafening, but how long is a night? It's only a 3-minute night. So this is probably the one I'll do. So I need to do Audio Lure and then go to cams to deal with Circus Baby. And there's really no camera threats aside from these 4. So, because your vents. I'm pretty sure Plush Trap's eyes glow when he like shows up in the office, so I'll know which side he is, even if you show up. Okay. Five. Left door. Alright, that's a reset. That's just terrible timing.
No jump scare is quite as punctual as
I hate candy with a burning passion.
Candy is awful.
Okay, showtime. Oh boy. Shadow Freddy sucks. Oh nah, bro. Shadow Freddy early is terrible. That's a reset, bro. That's so ass. Remember that.
Nice.
45 again.
I mean, at least you're making progress.
Oh, fuck my ass. That's my problem. That's my main... Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. My main problem with Candy is I literally... Like, I hear the ticking, which means you have 10 seconds until he's gonna, you know, show up. And then I just tune out the ticking. So I'm just sitting there with the mask on with like 5 seconds left, and I tune out the ticking, and then I'm like, oh, why do I have the mask on? Because I'm not processing that the ticking is playing. So then I take the fucking mask off as he shows up, and I fucking die. That's why I hate, like... I just hate Candy, because I fucking... So I'm really good at tuning out audio distractions. I just take it as an audio distraction and just forget that it's there and that I need to worry about it. Oh fuck, early Ballora. Took a gamble. I won. Oh, this is AIDS. I'm dead to Ballora. There's nothing I can do. Shit just happened. I couldn't go search for him properly, man. No, that's just when showtime is. Okay, we need right door. Yeah, no, I can't, dude. Like, Scott off rip is just so dog shit, bro. God damn it, coffee!
Come on.
Okay, fuck! Yeah, no, I literally can't. God, like, he just keeps conveniently showing up at the worst possible time. Alright, well, we're taking a 50-50 here. No, we're not, because we got Scott. God damn, you stupid fucking bitch! It happened again where I had to do both at the left door at the same time, and it fucked me. Yeah, no, I literally can't, because Scott... Can Scott not come every fucking time at 3:30 when shit is about to get real?
No, Scott has to come at the worst possible time at every single game just to fuck you over.
Like, what are the odds that it's every single time, right around that same exact time, that would perfectly fuck me over? Cause me to lose or need to just hit the reset button. What are the odds of that? Someone calculate those odds for Minute Night real quick, because I believe this is some fucking bullshit. The lore off rip is crazy.
So, New Friends is definitely going to be a bit more of a challenge than Demo Demons. Sure, Demo Demons made me give up on 100% as a whole, but that was just because I need to get good first. New Friends is a whole different ballgame. With a poorly timed Coffee Scott or Ballora, a winning attempt or good start could immediately be shut down. And don't get me started on the Sparky Scott combo or even Sparky in general. Scott forces you to play his minigame once per night with 10 lives. Lose all 10 lives and it's game over. Sparky will emit a loud bark signifying that he's appeared in a random camera. Your goal is to quickly find which camera he's on and administer a controlled shock to stop his attack. To aid you in quickly finding him, and presumably to reduce RNG, each time you look at a camera he'll bark again, with his bark being louder or quieter depending on how close he is to that camera. The problem is that these extra barks pick and choose when they want to be accurate. Like sometimes they help me quickly find and shock Sparky, and other times it feels like every time I check a camera, Sparky moves to a different camera that's as far away as possible, even though that's not something you can do. Maybe the audio is just a bit funky or something. I don't really know. But I do know that Scott requires a lot of attention. Most of the time, if you stop playing his minigame for a few seconds, you'll quickly burn through your 10 lives and die. But if you focus solely on his minigame, you'll probably die to someone else, and multitasking the two can be hard. Now pair Scott showing up at a bad time, plus Sparky showing up at the same time, who also requires a good bit of focus, and you're pretty much in an unwinnable scenario. I mean, it is possible to survive, and if you're a great or pro player, it's no biggie, but I'm far from either of those, even after putting over 100 hours into this game. But no matter how hard things are, you can always get a little lucky.
$45. Left door. Dude. Oh, why are you there that early, man? Should be illegal. Should be against the federal law. A lot of things are against federal law. They probably all are. Just do them anyways, I don't give a fuck. My goal of mine is making sure I don't have fun. M7.
Oh, security guy.
Let's fucking go. Oh man, how long did that take me, dude? That took me like 3 hours at least.
So yeah, I finally beat New Friends, but at the cost of nearly 3 straight hours of my life. Not to mention that I probably only beat it because literally every time Sparky showed up, he spawned on the camera that I already had open, with him appearing a 5th and final time at the end of the night where I didn't need to deal with him. I also had time to deal with Scott since I didn't need to go looking for Sparky. I was able to deal with Coffee since things weren't too hectic when they showed up. And then Ballora came immediately after I dealt with Coffee, and her mini arenas spawned in good/obvious spots, which was nice since I hadn't learned her spawn locations very well yet. Shadow Freddy didn't show up until the end of the night, where he wouldn't really make my life any harder, and I was able to live in cams, so I didn't really need to deal with forgetting about Funtime Foxy or Funtime Freddy RNG. As I said, you can always get a little lucky. Unfortunately, I'd eventually need to get good enough to where getting lucky with every single annoying character wouldn't be a viable strategy. But for now, it was good enough. I had originally planned on spending the day on New Friends, but since it was the evening and I didn't have any other responsibilities for the day, I decided to tackle another custom night challenge. This one being Deafening.
This one isn't too bad. Deafening's probably what I'm doing next, because Second Coming sucks. You give a visual cue. You give visual, you give visual. You won't be playing music when you're about to kill me. But you're also on 10, which is nice. Because I gotta kinda live on cams with you and you. No puppet. So I'm gonna put my cam, but I can't just put on cam 1 because Freddy. I have to track Freddy. Oh, so we gotta track Freddy. Always gotta check for Cupcake every time. And I want this to be known. 3-minute night length. So VHS, do me a huge favor. Look in the top left every time. Make sure that
Hold
bitch
on.
says 3 a.m. Man, this sucks.
By more interview.
Well, it's a little late for that. I'm dead. No way.
So just like most FNAF games, Frickbear 3 uses audio cues to relay information to you, like how Freddy will laugh when he's at your door. But some characters give visual cues as well, even if their audio cues are the main way to deal with them. This challenge uses Music Man's SP ability, which mutes all audio. This forces you to track characters in the cameras to get rid of them, or even worse, force you to make a constant mental note that every time you close the cameras, you need to scour your office for Toy Chica's stupid frickin' cupcake.
I love when they spawn almost in the fucking vent, dude. I love when they spawn like way lower than they should be. Literally just check that cam in this one. He wasn't in either one. It's crazy. Right door. Left side. left side. Cool. I earned a whole 87 cents for that, bro. Let's go, dude. 87 cents for my shift, bro.
Bro, you can buy Retina Burner Plus Plus.
Yeah.
So that's deafening. It's not very hard when it comes to mechanical skill, but the mental skill to remember to manually check for certain characters non-stop for 3 minutes without being able to play based off of audio cues definitely makes things more interesting. Still, there's not that many threats and it only took me about 20 minutes to beat it. That being said, I still had some time to kill and took a quick look at the next Custom Night challenge.
Alright, we got 3 left, and I don't want to do any of them. Because this one is literally like, hey, Springtrap exists, but literally every other character is going to stop you from dealing with him. Because, like, who knows who you're going to add. You, I can't be flipping cams a bunch. I mean, I gotta deal with you every time I actually go on the cams. I gotta constantly be going over to the games tab. I gotta deal with you. I mean, it's a lot of shit is going on. I'm a lot better with Withered Freddy than I was, so that might help. So we just gotta got Cuck Corner. Do I need any other cam than cam 1? No. You're not cams. Yeah, no, I just need cam 1. So it already starts on cam 1, so we're already off to a good start. So we're gonna start with Cupcake Clicker, get Lefty in Cup Corner, and then just deal with Withered Freddy. I don't know. That's the game plan for now. I hate Phantoms. I just want that to be known. Also, I want it to be known that Twisted Wolf Phantoms is literally impossible. By the way, as you just witnessed, I get jump scared by the Phantoms. As soon as that jump scare starts, the cams come down, which can spawn office dudes. And I can't do anything during that whole jump scare. So if Twisted Wolf happens to spawn, which he's going to most of the time, when the cams come down, I lose. I don't fucking either of those fuckers, man.
It's getting really boring. I'm starting to run out of things to say. Lines? I know. But it was probably long. You should be making these schmucks pay you extra.
Never heard his voice line back. So bro can spawn instantly. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take Scott, bro. Please, Scott.
Stop there, man.
I'm doing this another day. Fuck that. Oh, I just quit the whole game. Well, that's fair. Fuck that. I am not doing that. That is AIDS. That is genuine AIDS. That is AIDS simulator. That is how you get AIDS. If you already have AIDS, you just no longer have an immune system. That is what that is. Also, I forgot to turn this on.
You get AIDS squared.
No, you get AIDS plus. You go from AIDS to AIDS plus. Well, you know, it's the upgraded version, you know, plus.
What does giving you AIDS plus even do?
No immune system. We've been over this.
So, yeah. I had already beaten one more Custom Night challenge than I was planning on, so I figured the remaining time I had that day would be best spent on collecting a few of the miscellaneous achievements I still needed to grab. First up on the list was the 559 achievement, which requires you to end a night mid-jump scare. Now that might sound quick and easy at first, but I managed to find a way to get the achievement in no less than 1 hour. Well, it turns out that those characters, Circus Baby, Toy Freddy, Chipper, and Felix, all have a special property that forces their jump scare to pause the night's timer at 5:59.99 so they can kill you. If you didn't deal with them, of course. However, every other character in the game doesn't work that way, and can begin a jump scare at 5:59 and fail to kill you before 6 AM, granting the achievement. As to why it took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize that was due to the fact that I did an entire playthrough to get the Phantoms so I could end a night in the middle of their jump scare, which surprisingly doesn't proc the achievement, even though it does technically meet the requirement. But not all that time was wasted, as I did stop at Location 2 to play some Puppet Patrol to get the People Watching achievement. And I also gave Upgrade Cadet some of my extra cash so I could listen to all of his stories for the Lore Keeper achievement.
Okay, that I still didn't get it. I ended the night mid-jump scare. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Where's my achievement? I've done it 3 times now. Once in custom night, twice in the actual thing, like an actual like playthrough or whatever. Where the fuck is my achievement? Where is it? Where is my achievement? Where is my achievement? Where is my freedom? Where is my achievement? Hold on. To Google we go. Google has given me a method. I don't think it's how it works, but we're gonna try it. Ba-ba-da-da. Oh shit. Ba-ba-da. So allegedly, if I have Funtime Freddy, and I shut both doors to the point where he's waiting to kill me, and then I open both doors right at 5:59, allegedly I'll get it. Allegedly, according to Google. But Google has not been very helpful with this so far, including the wiki fandom for the game, which usually those are really in-depth and give you what you need. No achievement guide is kind of interesting. Well, whatever. That run that I did wasn't waste because I got 2 other achievements, and whatever. I got the one I needed now. So, cool. Maybe it has to be a character that can kill you? I thought that's... I didn't know you could end a night, like, mid-jump scare to, like, someone who can actually kill you like that. I didn't know that. So I guess that's cool. So we got that one now. Also, I love the name for it. 5:59? Alright, well, that's probably all I'm gonna do tonight. I guess when I have another day where I have a handful of hours to spend, so I'll probably need at least 3 to beat... 3 straight at least to fucking beat these next couple, or these last couple, rather. So what we got left is the second coming, which is just AIDS on a stick. And if you somehow survive the AIDS, Springtrap is already in your office killing you because you didn't have time to go to him because everybody else is stopping you from going to him. Full game Fiends, which has the second half of the roster basically, not including special characters. It's got a lot of people I hate. So that's going to be interesting. And then Sensory Overload, aka 47.5. Like the max mode, but possible. I am at least allowed to use items, but... Oh, man. but we're getting really close. Because if I beat those last 3 custom nights, we're looking pretty good. Because I'll get clear every custom night challenge. This one's do every custom night challenge with no death coin. Then I have to go do a Lunatic Talbot run while taking the salvage crew and do a full night 6. Ugh. That's gonna be awful.
Those few achievements concluded the day, and I went to bed. The next day, I went to class, did some homework, and hopped back onto my laptop to grind some more Frickbears. I decided that the second coming would be quite annoying to deal with, and chose to put it off by tackling full game Fiends next. Of course, I only had 3 custom night challenges left, so they were all pretty hard, but oh boy, was full game Fiends quite the doozy.
Alright, we're back. We're tackling another custom night for the next 3+ hours, probably. Imagine it'll take a while. We got 3 left. We got a bit of everything, which I'm gonna do last. Full game Fiends, which was like the second half of the main forum, and then we got the second coming. I think we're gonna do full game Fiends first, because the second coming is really hectic. There's so much shit going on that I think it'd be better if I did full game Fiends now, and then next time I had some time, I'd do the second coming until I beat it. And then with all that like chaos practice, I can kind of apply some of that to a bit of everything, maybe. Plus the other things I've learned along the way, and maybe I'll have a better chance at that then. So whenever I get around to, so hopefully today, I mean it's like 5 p.m. I gotta be up at like 8 in the morning for classes tomorrow, but otherwise I got to like 11 p.m. I got plenty of time. I'll probably, hopefully beat full game Fiends today. So then next time when I play, I'll have plenty of time to hopefully beat the second coming, and then at least take some shots at a bit of everything. That's the plan. It's also 6-minute night, so we'll probably end up, hopefully, getting some token farming in to skip 2 hours of the night. Yeah, skip 2 nights of the hour. Alright, so let's start off with Biddy Bab's Cut Corner and go from there. I clicked, bruh. Jesus Christ.
Why aren't you running?
This sucks. I hate this already. I already have lost all motivation to do this, and it's been like 2 attempts. Oh, I get a little...
You're just a night guard I want to see.
Alright. Well, I see what the second half of the run looks like, and I like it. I see what phase 2 looks like of my strategy, my plan, and I like it. Oh my god, you're fucking joking. You're actually fucking joking. Okay, we're anchoring. Actually, are we? Not yet. I had both doors shut. I had both doors shut. Both doors were closed. Both 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 were closed. Alright, we have the strat. The strat is here and it works. No.
After about an hour and a half of attempts, I died on a run with about 30 seconds left until I beat it. And I only died because I didn't hunker right away, and by the time I was ready to hunker, I got confused about which doors were closed, resulting in Funtime Freddy killing me. All I had to do was leave both doors closed and deal with office and camera threats for the last hour of the night, but I had never made it that far before, and unfortunately the nerves got to me, and I got too worried about not having enough power. But even after the failed attempt, I was still confident in my strategy and went back to grinding attempts. Besides, if I was this close after about 90 minutes of attempts and had a working strategy, then surely I beat it today. I mean, I had like another 5 hours or so until I had to go to bed, so it was only a matter of time. Right?
Come on. Never. Dang.
Or just like
Phase 2, but I pressed the wrong fucking button. Gotcha. Click it, god damn it. Click it. God. Doesn't matter. Final attempt. For tonight.
Hello there. Aw, darn it.
Alright, that's our last attempt. 6 straight hours of doing this, by the way. And to be fair, like an hour, hour and a half into it, I won. I had the winning attempt on a silver platter, but I was worried that I was going to waste too much power too quickly if I hunkered, even though it was 530 and I had like 60%. I should have just hunkered. I didn't, and then I lost because of it. But yeah, I'm gonna probably... I don't think I have too much going on tomorrow, do I? Let me check. Yeah, so it'll be a bit later, but like 7 p.m.-ish, maybe. Roughly around there. I'll probably boot this back up unless Payden is playing or something, but I don't know. I gotta wake up in like 8 hours and 20 minutes, so I'm gonna sign off for tonight. We made good progress with full game Fiends. Had a chance to beat it. I fumbled. That sucks, but I'm not going to dwell on the past because I'm looking at the future, and the future is me beating the absolute shit out of these motherfuckers on the screen right here, and winning that shit, and then moving on to the second coming, beating that bitch, and going on to a bit of everything, and beating that bitch, getting those 2 trophies, and having only one final hard feat left, standing between me and 100%ing this fucking game, finally. So, I am ready. I've got the strategy for this one down to a T. I just need to remember it, warm up a little bit tomorrow night, or next time I do this, and we'll be fucking golden. Now I'm going to shut the fuck up and go to bed. So, thank you for making it this far in the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate that a lot, even though I know I haven't been posting much lately. It's always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for sticking through. Let's fucking beat this shit.
So yeah, I didn't beat it after playing for another 5 hours straight. But that time was not wasted, because in those 5 hours, I improved my mechanical and mental skills a lot. And most importantly, my strategy for beating full game Fiends evolved the more I played it. I now had a surefire strategy that I knew would take me to 6 a.m. The main problem now was that my strategy relied on getting lucky in the beginning, abusing power-ups from 2 to 4 a.m., getting lucky for about a minute, and then finally hunkering until about 6 a.m. I suppose now is a good time to talk about each of the characters that were giving me issues with this custom night, which for this one, there's quite a few. Starting with Ballora, who was a problem back in New Friends. Ballora is a once-per-night threat that will start playing music when she begins her attack. Your task is to find her 4 mini-arenas, which will be located on the cameras. But unlike Circus Baby and her Biddy Babs, there can only be 1 mini-arena per camera, and they will always be in the same place on each camera. The problem with Ballora is that she requires a good bit of attention and will kill you if you don't find all 4 of her mini-arenas in time. So, she'll eventually kill you while you're busy dealing with everyone else, or someone else will kill you while you try to deal with Ballora. So Ballora comes down to luck and having her show up at a good time, where not a whole lot's happening. Nightmare Freddy was also kind of annoying. Basically, he doesn't like it when your office is too hot, or rather what he considers to be too hot. If your office reaches an unacceptable 70 degrees, then he will begin his attack, with his teeth slowly closing in on you. If you don't quickly adjust the thermostat to a reasonable 45 degrees, then Nightmare Frickbear will chomp down on your frontal lobe like it's 1983. Oh, and he doesn't have any sort of audio cue, so if you're in cams and aren't constantly thinking about the temperature of your office, then you'll just randomly spontaneously combust at Nightmare Freddy's whim. The Phantoms also suck major dick and balls, as if you look at them on the camera for 2 whole ass seconds, they'll jump scare you, which won't directly kill you, but will force your cameras down, spawning Twisted Wolf and other office dudes who will definitely kill you by the time the jump scare ends. You can counter them by swapping to a different camera, or by using your flashlight while on the cameras, but that will drain your power pretty quickly, which obviously isn't ideal. Anyways, we now have one of the worst characters in the entire game, Funtime Foxy. Their mechanic is that they have a showtime, which they display on Cam 2, and when that time arrives, you need to have the right door closed. Funtime Foxy also attacks on 15-second intervals, so if you can't always check when their showtime is, you can just watch the clock. However, consistently finding the time to check Cam 2 is much easier said than done. meaning that you'll need to be constantly thinking about when Funtime Foxy might attack. Combined with the fact that Funtime Foxy is the only character with a mechanic that directly relates to what time it is, it can be very challenging to remember to deal with them. But I guess if you buy laser doors, you won't have to deal with them for an hour. But then you might forget that they exist after the laser doors run out. Yeah, Funtime Foxy just plain sucks. And finally, the most annoying, bullshit, why did Rick do this character in the entire game? Funtime Freddy. Now yes, there's other characters that suck. I mean, the few legit Infernal 47 winners use their one and only death coin on Lolbit because she increases the prices on shop items. Not to mention characters like Endo, Withered Freddy, Lefty, Scott, or Coffee exist, but when it comes to having a large amount of characters in one night, adding Funtime Freddy to the mix completely destroys any chance you have at winning. And it's all because of our favorite FNAF feature, RNG. You see, the way Funtime Freddy works is simple. He'll make a directional audio cue when appearing outside your left or right door. Looking at him on cams will tell you which door he'll attack you from. If he has his Bonbon hand puppet on his hand, then he'll attack from the side that he's on. And if Bonbon isn't on his hand, then Bonbon will attack you from the door opposite of where Funtime Freddy is. And right before his attack, Funtime Freddy will give you one of his 7 attacking voice lines before attempting to enter your office. Now, it doesn't sound too bad until you realize that he's in the same boat as Funtime Foxy, where if you can't check the cameras to track him, then you won't know when, or in this case, how, to deal with him. But wait, Funtime Freddy gives you a voice line right before attacking, right? Surely those have something to do with where he's attacking you from, right? They do, actually. So you could just listen for what voice line he uses and use the directional audio to know which door to close. That's pretty much how Funtime Freddy works in the game he originally debuted in, and there he was a fair character to deal with. But of course, that would be too easy. Of his 7 attacking voice lines, only 3 of them tell you whether he or Bonbon will be the one attempting to enter your office. Get ready for a surprise, and Take It Away Bonbon are the 2 voice lines that will tell you that Bonbon is attacking, with Let's Give the Birthday Boy a Big Hug being the voice line that tells you that Funtime Freddy is the one attacking you. The other 4 voice lines, Hey, wanna see something cool, Psst, check this out, Time to Blow Out the Candles, and Ready or Not, Here I Come, are not static voice lines, which effectively means that if you can't check cams and you hear one of those 4 voice lines, then it's just a 50-50 on which door needs to be closed. So basically, every time Funtime Freddy shows up, you roll about a 50-50 on if his voice line will actually tell you where he's attacking from. And then if the voice line doesn't tell you where he's attacking from, you'll have to take another 50-50 on which door he's attacking from. Why don't you just close both doors when Funtime Freddy attacks?
Are you a goddamn idiot? Have you learned nothing from this video so far? Because if you think that Funtime Freddy is a bitch-ass motherfucker that will just sit there and wait for you to open one of your doors before attacking, then you are wrong! Because that is exactly what Funtime Freddy will do. If you close both doors, he will just wait until one of your doors open and then attack. Sure, you could buy yourself some time by closing both doors until you can check cams, but that will rapidly drain your power. And if you don't have enough power, it's game over.
What about the laser doors? Yes. If you have the laser doors power up active, then the game will act as if both of your doors are closed, and even Funtime Freddy will just go ahead and try to attack even though both your doors are technically closed. But the laser doors only last for 1 hour of the night, and you're limited to only 2 sets of laser doors per night. And that's if you can even afford them at double the price, since Lolbit is a part of the full game Fiends roster. What this essentially means is that I have to get super lucky with Funtime Freddy for the first 2 hours of the night to even get an attempt started, then ignore him for 2 hours with the laser doors active, and then deal with him for another hour or so before hunkering down for the last 30 to 60 seconds of the night. Oh yeah, and I also have to deal with 19 other characters on max difficulty all at the same time. Needless to say, Funtime Freddy is one of the main reasons for lack of progress in attempts past 2 AM. But I did have my new strategy now, and I was pretty confident that I'd be able to beat full game Fiends the next day, if I just got a little lucky with Funtime Freddy.
Alright, it is the next day since we last did full game Fiends. I got like 3 hours to spend here, so we're back. Of course, it is the next day, and I haven't had any practice, so I'm gonna need a little bit of warm-up here, and kind of remember the strategy a little bit, but from what I remember, it's you gotta be aggressive. Pick your animatronic, open cam 1, 3, and 8, getting all the bitty babs, and then go right to Cupcake Clicker. Just use Cupcake Clicker as much as you can. Remember Showtime. Get lucky with Funtime Freddy. Remember to cut corner lefty. Phantoms exist. Damn it. You gotta be fucking joking. Hunker, hunker, just hunker. Literally just hunker and win. Hunker and win. Hunker and win. That's all you gotta do is hunker and win. I'm not even open cams. This is a win. Can't drain my power in time. Don't need to worry about temp. This is a win. This is a win, baby. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's actually fucking go. I told you it was a matter of fucking time. Matter of goddamn time. Let's fucking go, dude. How long have I been doing this already? Like 2 hours almost? So it took me a grand total of like 9 hours to beat this custom night. Holy shit. To be fair, I had a really strong chance to beat it within the first, at the hour and a half mark, but I just didn't hunker and my strategy wasn't perfected at the time, so I just panicked and lost. But yeah, I told you, matter of time. You know what's really funny? I actually already was looking at Nightmare Own a little bit when they were on the left side of the office, but I needed my snow cone. My laptop is actually touchscreen, and I fucking took my hand off the keyboard and tapped the snow cone to fucking activate it, dude. I actually got to use my touchscreen in a custom night and it helped me beat it, dude. What the fuck? Like, actually unheard of. Oh, let's go, dude.
So after about 9 hours of playing the same custom night challenge, I finally beat full game Fiends. And boy did it feel good to beat. I also love that I was actually able to use my touchscreen to help me beat it too. That will forever be funny to me. But unfortunately, as foreshadowed earlier, I now had to beat the Second Coming. It was the second to last custom night challenge I had to beat, and was definitely the easier of the two. Though, that's not saying much. After warming up, Demo Demons took me about 30 minutes to beat. New Friends took me 3 hours to beat, and Full Game Fiends took me about 9 hours to beat. I'm noticing a bit of a trend here, and I had been purposely holding off on the Second Coming as I found it to be way too overwhelming to beat a few days prior. So, any guesses on how long it took me to beat the Second Coming? More than an hour? No. More than 3 hours? No. More than 6? No. More than 9 hours? No. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. But I beat the Second Coming in no more than 10 whole minutes.
It's been a while since I've been Twitch.
Spend all of that on Twitch prizes. I hear something really funny will happen.
Fuck. Okay, noise clutch sets. Fuck. Oh fuck, I don't
I'm moving in real time.
It's 124. God fucking damn it.
Flying around the room, knocking
Children love learning. Learning is one of the most wonderful things ever. I love learning every day. I love sharing my stories because...
Yeah, beginner's luck.
Well, that was surprisingly easy. I did that item list too, I think. Wow. I mean, after doing full game Fiends, a lot of the things I had to do there was just so familiar that that was just really easy. I knew that was the play, to do this first before doing Second Coming. Yeah, item list, nice. I mean, fuck it, since I still got like an hour or so, I might as well just jump right into this. The last one. Wow.
That's right. I whipped the Second Coming sorry ass in the next week, beating it in under 10 minutes of attempts. It turns out that all the skill I had built up from full game Fiends aided me tremendously with the Second Coming. And of course, after beating full game Fiends and quickly beating the Second Coming right after, I was filled with confidence. Sure, a bit of everything would be hard, but surely I had proven myself to be an above average Frickbear 3 player, right? Well, with about an hour left until it's time to play some Fallout 76 with my dad, I decided to test the waters and see if I could maybe start finding a strategy that would get me to 6 a.m.
And it's not that big a deal, honestly. He doesn't last very long. Like, he still likes to show up pretty good, it seems.
Probably check on lefty. When you can, at least. Holy shit. But yeah, you need to check on lefty. Coffee, because 30 seconds will go by quick. You're so lucky that it's shit, did you pirate the game? Even with the fan on.
I mean, it takes a second. Oh shit, smart.
Your ass is good.
Oh my god, I live!
Oh,
No, I'm good actually.
All these lines. I don't remember, but it was probably long.
Fuck, man.
Really fun what happened if you do. You ever been kneecapped by a bird before? Find out what it's like.
Aw, darn it.
Well, that's new PB.
That's not. Yeah, that's good.
Need to duplicate laser doors, that's what I need. So I get triple
Yeah.
laser doors, because I can handle the mask, but I can't handle all the door shit going on at once. Hey, Dad. Good? Alrighty. I'll be on in just a sec. Alright,
You gotta hop off.
yeah, Dad and I gonna play.
Okay.
Alright, well,
See ya.
3.5 minute PB. That's good. We beat full game Fiends, which is a huge feat. Then we easily cleared the second coming, and we got a 3.5 minute PB on a bit of everything, and did that in like 3.5 hours. I'm extremely happy with that. That is very, very, very good progress. This is very doable. I really gotta kind of work on the strategy a little more. I feel like the strategy I've got is decent. Maybe if I dupe laser doors, I'll get further. And then be able to buy distortions? That might be the plan. Just keep it the same, except duplicate laser door, duplicate the laser door, and then buy distortions. So I might have to try and beat 2 hairs pairs. Which I might be able to do off-rip, maybe. We'll see. So I guess that's gonna end up being the plan then. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go hairs pairs, buy door mask, snow cone, do another hairs pairs, and then as I do it, I'll deal with some other shit around. And then, you know, we'll go for laser door mask again, or mask then laser door, so we can duplicate the laser door. Because I can handle the mask stuff, aside from maybe candies. I'm gonna kind of suck with, but, you know. I've got a plan. Probably do this tomorrow. And hopefully beat it tomorrow. I'll probably have a good amount of time to throw at this. And we're already making very steady progress as is, so yeah. Alright, until next time.
After reviewing this footage, I'm wondering how the hell I was so locked in. I mean, I only had 2 PBs I got past 3 AM, both of which died at 3:30 to showtime, but low-key, that second 3:30 run could have been the win after only an hour of grinding attempts. I mean, I had 2 golden cupcakes and it was 3:30. I could have definitely hunkered for an hour or so and then sold the cupcakes to buy distortions and win. If I didn't die to Funtime Foxy's showtime, that is. However, I did learn quite a bit about 47.5 and had my first actual strategy for the challenge, so surely it was only a matter of time until I beat 47.5. And since I had some time to kill after Dad and I were done playing, I decided to boot Frickbear's 3 back up.
Alright, we're back. It is the same day, just 4.5 hours later. Oh. Well, is it? Oh, the game did that. I don't know why, but on occasion it will do that. I don't know why. But yeah, it's 4.5 hours later. Took a break to play games with my dad and play some games by myself after he had to go, and now we're back. I've also taken the time to write down my strategy, which it's not very long, but I will read my strategy word for word. Do a hairs pairs plus 8 tokens from Cupcake Liquor. Close door on Wither Freddy and buy laser doors, AR mask, and snow cone. Puck corner lefty and continue to token farm while surviving. Buy a second AR mask and laser doors and use them to beat Coffee, Scott, or Hectic Moments. Duplicate the laser doors and continue to token farm / survive. Buy power, and after laser doors expire, try to wait until 5 AM or so to hunker until you win. That is the strategy. So yeah, let's do it. Oh god. Okay, I don't know what just happened there.
Take it away, Bon Bon.
Oh, darn it.
You can double those earnings if you take him to the casino.
Oh yeah, cut corner lefty, hey. Alright, but that was a really rocky start, so...
Time playing?
I was clicking on laser doors and it wasn't clicking. God damn. I had the mask on, I didn't know he was coming. I was clicking it, dog. I knew it. I was clicking it. Fuck.
No, I actually have a secret one with a massive door. One of these
Fucking lefty, bro. Go fuck yourself, you stupid fucking bitch. Alright, I'm washed as hell right now. I'm doing this when it's not 10 PM and I'm tired.
Yeah.
So after about an hour of being washed and forgetting about Lefty, I decided to try and get some of the annoying minigame achievements out of the way. But even after about 2 hours, I couldn't quite get to a score of 30 in BB's Air Adventure, a score of 50 in Mangle Tangle Mania, or clear Golden Fredsweeper board, so I called it quits for the night. Since returning after quitting the game, I had played for multiple hours every day, but this time I wouldn't come back until 2 days later. I mean, college keeps a guy busy, I guess, but it's not like all my skill was going to disappear overnight. However, it is possible that, despite my confidence, 47.5 might be a bit more challenging than I originally thought.
Alright, it has been 2 days, I believe. Last time I did this was Thursday, today is Saturday. So yeah, it's been 2 days, but we're back for a bit of everything. I mean, Saturday, I don't have anything to do today. It's just past noon. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna do this for like 8 hours, or until I beat it. But either way, I'll probably play for like 8 hours today, because if I beat this, I'll probably go try to do BB Air Adventure, or Mangle Tangle, Mania. Just made some decent learning progress with those two. I still got some progress to go on Mangle Tangle, but yeah, I guess this is what we're going for today. Let me actually pull up my strategy. Do a Harris pairs. Oh god. Do a Harris pairs plus 8 tokens from Cupcake Liquor. Close door with the Freddy. Buy Laser Doors, AR Mask, Snow Cone. Cut Corner Lefty. Continue token farm while surviving. Buy second AR Mask and Laser Doors and use them to beat Coffee Scott or Hectic Moments. Duplicate Laser Doors and continue to token farm / survive. Buy Power, and after Laser Doors expire, try to wait until like 5 AM or so to hunker till you win. Alright. Sounds simple enough. Just teleported straight to my fucking door before, man.
And all of that on the King's prizes. You know, when I play. Now, what is that? Somebody.
Drop showtime. Wood. Wood. Still need wood. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Still need wood. Oh, I don't have AR mask. I don't have AR mask, huh? Move.
Oh, darn it.
It'll be funny what happen if you do.
If you're my friend. Hello there. Aw.
Alright, bro.
That was it for the day. I decided to mess around for the next half hour in the custom night menu, since I figured it'd be better to screw around for a bit and log off happy, rather than keep attempting 47.5 and log off angry. But don't worry, I came back the next day ready to tackle 47.5 once again.
Alright, we're back. You already know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
Made good progress yesterday, so I'm hoping to make even more good progress today. We had a PB of 3:30, I took a 2-day break, came back yesterday, got a 4:47 PB, I think it was, something like that. So we made good progress. We just need to make even more good progress. So it really just comes down to practice.
Manual breathing.
Right, this strategy does mean having to actually deal with Funtime Freddy. So this strategy might not stay for long. The new strategy is to just play without, like, doors and mask as much as I can to try and get good at the first bit. Because if I can hold off on using the 2 laser doors and masks I have, and then use them later, then we basically just have a free win. Like, if I can get to, like, 3 AM and still have 2 laser doors, 2 AR masks, then we're Bing Chuang.
You ever wondered how long it took me to record all these lines? I don't remember, but it was probably long. Hey, why did they make the game about?
Damn it. Showtime, right. Practice action. No way.
really cool challenges. Beat the night with the audio mute, your monitor on, and the computer unplugged.
Phased right through me, dog. It phased right through me, man. His teeth must have started closing as soon as I fucking opened the cameras, man. That's so unfortunate on the timing, man.
Hello there.
That's Alright, I'm gonna call it for now. I've made good progress. Not even close to a new PB, but I've made progress. That progress being skill. I can, you know, if the stars align a little bit, I can make it to 1:45, 2 a.m. with no power-ups. So if you think about it, the power-ups would carry me to like 3 a.m., right? Power-ups again would carry me to 4 a.m. And then at that point, I'd be token farming as much as possible. I might not even need to duplicate laser doors. I might just be able to save 70. It'd be like 80, 90 almost. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. But if I can save up 90, just double distortion. Win. I'm going to actually go in here and type up my strategy and change it just a little bit. Okay, I've got the new strat written down. I'll read it out loud real quick. Hairs pairs plus 8 tokens from Cupcake Clicker. Deal with phase 0, which is like that little beginning bit where I deal with Withered Freddy, Molten, Plush Trap, and all that. And Twist Wolf. And then keep token farming and survive until 1:45 to 2 a.m. Buy power-ups when I can and use them at 1:45 to 2 a.m. Survive off power-ups until about 4 a.m. Then double distortion clock and win. If I can't afford 2 distortion clocks, dupe laser doors and survive till 5. Then distortion clock. Surely I'll be able to afford 1. Since duping laser doors is slightly cheaper than a distortion clock after a little bit tax. It's only 25%. 25%. 2.5, 5, 6. That'd be like 7 tokens. So let's say 42, 80, 84 tokens. I could get to 84. After, you know, I buy 2 AR masks, 2 laser doors, and like 1 snow cone, maybe 2. I don't know. I'll try not to buy a second snow cone, just to try and really get to double distortion clock money. But yeah, that's a new strat. Alright. I'm going to call it for now. I may or may not come back later tonight. I probably won't. If not, I'll be back for a bit tomorrow for sure. So, yeah. That's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next recording. Peace.
So not much progress was made that day in the sense of a PB, but I did finally get on the right track with my strategy. The new strategy was to just raw dog the first 2 hours of the night and then abuse power-ups until 4 a.m, and hopefully I'd have enough tokens to buy 2 distortion clocks so I could just skip the last 2 hours of the night and go straight to 6 a.m. There would still be a few tweaks that I need to make before being able to call it the winning strategy, but it was a big step in the right direction. And the next day, I get to see just how good the new strategy was.
Alright, we're back. Custom night, a bit of everything, as we already know. I've done the math. So far, I've put about 11 and a half hours into this custom night alone. But last night, while I was taking a shit, I really had some time to think about my strategy for this. And truly, I do think this is extremely possible. And not only possible, but with a little bit of luck, easy. I just need to live until 2 a.m. I just need to deal with the hecticness until 2 a.m. Buy laser door AR mask, pop them bitches, pop 1 more of each at 3 a.m. and then at 4 a.m. after token farming the whole night, I should have enough for 2 distortions to just win. And to buy wood. I gotta remember to buy wood. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you should macro an auto clicker for that.
It has a limit where if I do it too much, it like blows up the cupcake and I can't use it anymore.
That's actually a smart way to do that. To prevent people from doing that.
Say the age appropriate. What I mean, computer.
Damn it. It's always when I remember that lefty exists that they get in.
I'm actually amazed we haven't closed
Oh, I don't have power-ups, so I just die.
There's three games of experience, and this is all they can do. Splurging like you haven't been. I'm actually the anti-red at this point. Look who is handy
Okay, doors do stall him, that's good to know. The game started cucking me so hard that I literally couldn't grind money, I only had enough for one time skip. Alright, my hand is fucking hurting from doing this so much. It's 11 PM. Unfortunately, I don't have as much time tonight as I wanted, or today, whatever, but... oh well. Just gonna update my strategy here. Alright, newest strategy is written. It's pretty short and sweet at this point. Double hairs, pairs, and survive phase 0. But, buy power-ups before 2 AM and pop them at 2. Don't forget Lefty. Spam Cupcake Clicker as much as possible, do with Biddy Babs and Mini Arenas. Also, buy Wood. At 4 AM, buy Double Distortion and win. Phase 0 being doing the 2 hairs pairs back-to-back successfully without RNG loss, and then surviving whatever onslaught happens with the whole Freddy, Nightmare Frickbear and everything that's all happening at that, like, 12:50 mark. Once I survive that, we're officially in phase 1. We're officially actually playing the fucking night. Where I need to get Lefty, cup cornered, spam the shit out of Cupcake Clicker, survive until 2 AM, buy power-up sometime between 1 and 2 AM, whenever I can, pop AR Mask, Laser Doors, just keep spamming Cupcake Clicker, dealing with threats as they come, conserving a bit of power in case I need to hunker a bit. Then 3 AM, I buy the next 2, pop them at 3, and then hopefully by 4 AM I've spammed enough Cupcake Clicker to have 86 tokens. Actually, let me just see all the prices here. So, let me take my phone and do some calculating. How many tokens do I need total? For the whole night, I need 2 AR masks, which are 18 piece. plus 50 for 2 laser doors, plus 86 for the double distortion, plus 15 for wood is a... What the fuck is my calculator doing? Hold on. Make sure I fully clear this. Is 187 tokens. I am going to probably buy 1 snow cone, so that's plus 12, which is 199. 200 tokens, 90 of which I get off rip. So immediately, 90 tokens, done. I mean, surely from all the bonks... I mean, think about it. How long... Let me do some math here. How long does it take me to get... 1, 2, 3, 4... Let's say about 4 seconds for 8 tokens. But then it has to recharge. I don't know, let's say like 10 seconds for 8 tokens, right? As soon as I pop AR mask and laser doors, it's going to be pretty possible to mostly do cupcake clicker, and then whenever it needs to recharge, I'll go deal with shit. So, I don't know, it's like 2 minutes divided by 10 seconds would be 612. 12 times 8 is fucking way more than... It's 80... 96. So let's lowball that just a little bit, just to be on the safe side. Let's say like 80, right? If we get like 80 tokens off Cupcake Clicker throughout the night, that leaves 29 left, assuming I only buy 1 snow cone. Surely, doors and mask characters, surely 29 times I'm going to be attacked by doors and mask characters. So doing 2 off rip, 2 hairs pairs back to back off rip successfully. I mean, surely that guarantees a W. At least, or at the very least, enough tokens to get the W. After that, it's just, can I survive until 2 a.m. without the game cucking me? Which so far the answer to that has been no. Especially since early Belloras are just so difficult that I just can't, man. So the 3 characters that will kill me at the end of the night is Toy Freddy, who I'm going to beat off rip with Hairs Pairs, Chipper, who I'm going to buy the wood, and Baby, so I need to find the 5 Biddy Babs at some point. Alright, I've got the final strategy. I'm going to wake up. I'm not going to stay up till 3 a.m. again, because I've done that for the past 3 days, and I sleep in really late, like 11, 12. I'm going to fucking go to bed at a more reasonable time. I'm going to go to bed soon, and then wake up tomorrow, and I'm going to just hop on this shit right away and do this for a while until I beat it. Because I've got the final strategy. And really, honestly, as long as I cut corner lefty, getting to 2 a.m. and popping that AR mask and laser doors, I basically just win. All I need to do is lock in. Because getting rid of all the super complex door dudes like Funtime Freddy RNG, Funtime Foxy intervals, and all that, as soon as all that is like no longer a factor and being able to just completely ignore them, it's very easy. I just have 2 characters that need to be controlled shocked. Pop goes, tells me where he's going to go. Usually I don't look because everything else is going on. But I mean, he's always on the top of the map and cannot be cam 1 or 6. So there's like 4 cams to check and hit the controlled shock button on. Sparky gives the audio. It's fucking dog shit half the time, but he's on 5, so I have enough time to go find him. And then it's just hoping that, you know, it's Coffee or Scott that show up around 12:45, 12:50, not Ballora or Shadow Freddy. And then we're good. I'll find time to deal with Ballora when she shows up, hopefully at 1:50 or so, and Coffee and or Scott. I will beat this tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up. I'm not gonna like sleep in any crazy. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna fucking hop on this shit almost right away. Play it for a while. If I don't beat it, I'll take a little break, go get some food, and come back to this. And I'm going to beat this tomorrow with my new strategy. It's going to be hell. This new strategy makes things really difficult at the beginning, but it makes things a hell of a lot easier and a lot more possible later. And that's what it's all about. I would much rather reset within the first 15, 30, 45 seconds than go 3-4 minutes and then realize, oh fuck, I only have 45 tokens when I need 86. So I'm fucked. Because there's no way I can fucking survive with like 5 bars of power for a whole hour with everything that's happening. So I'd much rather the beginning suck than the ending suck. So, alright, that's the plan for tomorrow. I will beat this. I'm going to fucking beat this tomorrow. I kind of need to, actually, in fact. So, I'm gonna fucking beat this tomorrow. Thank you for watching this far. Roll tomorrow's footage.
Okay, I have some explaining to do. You see, as I've hinted at a few times now, I was towards the end of my first year in college while attempting to 100% Frickbear 3, and finals as well as needing to pack up to head home were rapidly approaching. That's right, I was pulling the Bones 5 up in this bitch. By the time I beat the second coming, it was Wednesday, May 6th, exactly a week before I was scheduled to take my final exam, so my deadline to complete 100% was Wednesday, May 13th. I would have some time after my final to grind attempts, but the next day would be the day I needed to be fully packed up so I could begin my trip home. Due to plans that would transpire the days following my finals, if I didn't finish 100% before May 13th, then I'd have to go a handful of days without playing, and would probably lose a lot of the skill I had been building up, which obviously wouldn't be good. For reference, the last montage of attempts you just saw was footage from May 11th, and I knew that I was running out of time. I mean, I still had to do the Maximilist achievement as well as some of the annoying minigame achievements, and I wasn't about to finish 100% with some lame-ass minigame achievement. Luckily, I had finally perfected my 47-5 strategy and was feeling pretty confident that tomorrow would be the big day where I could finally beat 47-5.
We are so back.
How much progress did you make last night?
Progress was made. I finally have a final strategy that I think this is going to be the final strategy that'll let me beat it. It makes the first...
You actually have a strategy that you're gonna continuously attempt instead of trying to find something new.
I had a strategy before. I've put 15 hours in this custom night challenge. If I didn't have a strategy until last night, that'd not be good. I had a strategy. It was kind of iffy at first because, you know, I didn't really know exactly how things were going to go at first. And then I refined it, and I used that refined strategy for a while, but then the game still found a way to make that strategy just not work. So now I have a newest and final strategy that we're going to put to the test today. Alright. The science experiment can, for the most part, be concluded. I've warmed up my hairs pairs. Alright. I will go over the strategy one last time before we go on this. Double hairs pairs, survive phase 0. Buy powers before 2 AM, pop them at 2. Don't forget Lefty. Spam cupcake clicker as much as possible and deal with the bitty babs and mini arenas. Also buy wood. And then at 4 AM, double distortion and win. That is the basic idea of the strategy here.
This is Frickbear 3. 3 games of experience and this is all they could do?
Hello there. Aw.
Hello?
I'm walking in right now, man.
Oh, yeah. I still know myself was working.
I forgot my candy. Also help these little cuck bitch, dude.
I decided to start the day by warming up my hairs pairs skills, since beating 2 hairs pairs boards off rip was now mandatory. And I think it's about time I go over what made this one custom night challenge so difficult. Starting with the elephant in the room, sensory overload. When I first dived into 47.5, it felt impossible. Any given character on a difficulty of 5 out of 20 is easy, but when you have to deal with all 47 characters at the same time, it becomes way too much to deal with, even if they're only on a difficulty of 5. Not to mention having all the characters in one night can easily create near impossible to survive scenarios. For example, if Bolero arrived early in the night, I would just restart the night. She requires a lot of attention, but so do the other 46 characters. Taking the time to deal with her before I have my AR mask and laser doors activated would almost always result in a death to someone else. Shadow Freddy appearing early would also be a pain since I would need to use my flashlight to see, and believe it or not, him turning off the lights for a bit is actually a lot more disorienting than it sounds. Also, as we've gone over already with a previous custom night challenge, the Sparky and Scott combo was also quite the pain in the ass, since they both required a lot of attention in different ways. Scott alone could come at a bad time to make things go south, but so could Coffee. Coffee forces you to play paddleball for a bit once per night, and to play you have to move your mouse to avoid missing the paddleball, otherwise you lose all your power and die. The problem is that moving your mouse moves Coffee, so if you flick to the controlled shock button while the paddleball is coming your way, then you might miss it and lose. Same goes for any other mouse related task. I've already gone over why Funtime Foxy and Freddy are the biggest mental capacity killer and RNG rage baiter, especially since I don't have the time to look at them on cans when everything else was happening, but luckily I only have to deal with them until about 2 AM since having laser doors active will effectively make them not exist. So, my strategy comes down to dealing with all 47 characters head on for the first 2 minutes while token farming for power-ups, then ignoring half of the characters in the game for the next 2 minutes by using laser doors and AR mask and farming even more tokens, and then skipping the last 2 hours of the night by buying 2 distortion clocks for 86 tokens to end the night. So basically, getting to 2 AM is extremely difficult, but if I get to 2 AM, then it's basically a free win. So now all I had to do was lock the fuck in and get to 2 AM. Unfortunately, that is a task that is much easier said than done. But with a bit of help from the homies, and of course a bit of luck, anything can happen. And after about 17 hours over 4 straight days, this happened.
Hell. You gotta grab the lucky yeah, he's probably at your door. Left east.
I got him already.
Oh, I didn't know that. My bad.
No, you're good. You're trying to help me out. It's good. I only got him because you called him out already.
Oh, cool. You see, I didn't notice. Okay, King.
You jump scared already? Falling asleep over here.
You probably want to check spring traps soon, unless you recently flapped them.
Good call.
I top goes.
Alright, here's a really cool challenge. After night, the audio your monitor off, and the computer on.
If you want it done right, you should just do it yourself. You oversaturate your world with nothing but machines. You might make everyone happy, but you're dead inside just like me.
Spring trap collab. M7 for pop goes. Probably grab the baby.
fucking go! Let's fucking go, baby! Let's fucking go! Yeah!
Let's go!
Let's fucking go, dude!
Did it just
Let's
happen?
fucking go!
It happened!
Let's go!
Is this it?
Oh!
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, dude!
Go!
All fucking
Dude,
20
good
no
party.
death coin. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's
16
actually
and
fucking
what,
go.
16, 17 hours?
Yeah, 17 hours about, roughly, give or take.
Fucking
Give or fucking
17
take.
hours.
17 hours dedicated to this one fucking custom night. I knew I could beat it, man. I knew it.
That's awful.
Oh,
Alright, I'll get on seed.
holy shit. Dude. Oh. 17 hours of my life, man. 17 in the whole fucking way. I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it the whole way, man. It was just a matter of goddamn time.
I straight up asked bro, I said, do you think you have the technical ability to beat it?
I said yes, no hesitation.
Yep.
It's just a matter of time. It was literally the same thing with full game Fiends. I spent 7 straight hours one day on this. The next day I woke up, I already knew it was a matter of time. 2 more hours, I did it. And this was fucking difficult, man. And this is way more difficult than that. So the other day I was literally thinking, like, it's literally the same thing. It's just gonna take longer. Oh, dude.
What do you need now for 100%?
Fucking no more custom night. That's for damn sure. Oh, fuck, dude.
Alright, you gonna do something harder next?
No, that was the hardest thing remaining.
That was it. I finally beat a bit of everything. I had finally conquered 47.5. This was easily the crowning achievement in my entire gaming career, and I've been a gamer since I was 9, so about a decade now. I remember when I first heard about the release of Frickbear 3. I watched a few people play it, even tuning into all of Eclipsical's streams of him playing through most of the game's content for the first time. I deeply enjoyed watching Frickbear 3, but dared not to play it myself, for it looked too complicated for me to beat. But after a few days of being bored because my PS5 was being fixed, I decided to install Frickbear 3 on my laptop in an attempt to cure my boredom. I decided to play the game on normal instead of easy, and before I knew it, I had completed a few of the different endings on normal mode. Impressed by, but not confident in my skill, I decided not to overthink it and just jump straight into hard mode for my next run. Honestly, I expected to die and struggle so much with hard mode that I'd just give up on the game, proving my initial thoughts right. But not only did I beat the run, but I did it with only 1 death total. After returning to the main menu, I was met with the new difficulty I had unlocked for beating a run on hard mode, Lunatic difficulty. I had one more ending to achieve as well, that being the ultimate ending, and I decided to face it as Fritz. I knew for a 100% fact that this would be way too much for me to ever handle, and had no confidence that I'd beat it. But sometime later, I was met with the credits. Surprisingly few deaths throughout the run, and a few new trophies. My journey with Frickbear 3 had been so much fun, and I decided that everything up to this point would be just the beginning. I decided that I would try to 100% the game. And I guess the rest is history. I guess all of this is to say that my experience with Frickbear 3 has taught me a few important life lessons. Sometimes you need help from your friends, and in return, you should help them when they need it. And when you do need help, it's okay to receive it. Some things aren't meant to be handled alone. Frickbear 3 also taught me that sometimes, even if you think you can't achieve something, you should still try, because you never know what might happen. And finally, my experience with Frickbear 3 has taught me to never give up. Even when your goal seems so far out of reach, it's still possible. All you need to do is take things one at a time, and slowly build towards that goal. And one day, you'll achieve your dreams. Or I suppose in this case, acquire every achievement in your new favorite game. But it isn't quite time to celebrate yet. This may have been the hardest part of 100%, but there's still a few last achievements to collect.
not gonna yell. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna break anything. But I would like to say that the hitboxes on this game are in serious need of maintenance. Because I was fucking past that. I was so far past it. So far past it. Nope, I'm past it. I'm past it at that. I was literally about to get the point for 29, and I was past it, and I hit the top allegedly. See, that's the problem, is before I started doing this again for the first time in a while today, I was never consistently at like 25 plus, dude. Now I'm consistently like at 25 plus, and it keeps ending the same fucking way to the same stupid shit every fucking time. And I'm over it. I'm sick of it. Give me my fucking achievement. I have enough ahead of me with Mangle, Tangle, Mania. Don't want
Maybe you should take a break.
this shit anymore. I could, but I'm fucking doing really good right now, so...
Fair.
Now consistently getting further away. I did consistently get to, so...
Not saying it worked for you, but when I was doing my big thing on NW19, I got so mad, and I was doing good. I was really consistent, but I was just angry, so I took a break and I won't blame it.
And then alright, I don't care. I beat it. Cool.
Yeah, fuck them, suck the fucking dick. They can, you know, yeah, whatever.
God, I hate stupid BBAR, dude. Those hitboxes suck, man.
Yeah, that seems pretty ridiculous.
Do you know how to play Snake?
Yeah.
Like, what's the strategy? Because I can get to a score of 30, no problem. But once I get to 30...
What are you trying to do in Snake? What's the goal here?
Score of 50. And if I get to a score of 30, I can no longer go all the way around the entire outer edge because it'll be too long to hit myself. So what do I do after that point?
I used to have a little Snake game thingy, handheld, and I used to wrap all the way around the whole map all the time.
Yeah, but I need to get such a high score that that's not viable all the way through.
Alright. Open the game, let me see how it works.
The fucking controls are dog shit. I use left and right click to move around.
Okay. Keep yourself long. Go to the edge of the map. Go to the edge of the map. Now just go. Let yourself go long. Now collect. Keep collecting. Now you can keep collecting. Just keep yourself long. That way you don't accidentally eat your tail.
Yeah. But once I get to 30, I can no longer go all the way around the long edge, and that's kind of where I get lost in what I should do.
Yep. That's when you're gonna have to start really snaking. So now start snaking. Like when you go up, you know what I mean by snaking? Like,
God, these stupid fucking controls make no fucking sense, dude.
So like, when you get really long, start like folding yourself up. Like, go to one end, go up one, go the other direction.
Like this?
Yeah, once you get real long, and that'll help you manage your length of your tail. When you're medium length, go all the way around the map and use that as a way to not eat your own tail.
I clicked, but sure, man.
Yeah, it seems the controls are taking you there, but you got the right idea for sure. You definitely got the right idea.
I just hate how there's like, it's designed to have like a half-second delay, and I play it like it has that delay. It just, please, for the love of Christ. These controls are so bad, dude, genuinely.
Bro. Why can't you not hear me?
No, but it's actually fucking perfect, dude. perfect length to fuck me. Gotta be fucking joking. These controls.
Alright. World's open.
You're fucking joking. You're fucking joking, dude. I clicked and it didn't register it when I was on 40, Payden. That was the easiest 50 score of my life, dude. It literally just didn't register my click and I went into the wall. Alright, I've got the strategy now, though.
Is my method working?
Yeah, that's working great. It just takes forever, but whatever. I have the patience. If the fucking clicks will fucking register, I have the patience.
It wasn't too bad.
Dude, I put so many hours into BB Adventure, it's not even funny.
So what's next?
You have.
I have 3 minigame achievements to do. I need to beat a golden Fredsweeper, which is like a huge Minesweeper board. I need to get a score of 30 or higher in BB Air Adventure, which is basically Flappy Bird but harder. I need to get a score of 50 in Mangle, Tangle, Mania, which is literally just a perfect game of Snake, with dog shit controls. And then I need to do maximum amount salvage in a run.
Is the snake solid?
My snake is solid.
We know this. Full up, it's ready for tomorrow.
I just have to guess, right?
I feel like the middle and between the boards are a bomb.
I feel like it is too. I mean, one of these two has to be a bomb. And it was a 5. That's diabolical to make it a 5. That's the problem with Gold Fredsweeper. The RNG is way worse. Normal Fredsweeper, it's pretty rare to run into a 50-50. What in the god board, dude? Dude, like, that's what I mean, like, though, that's... 1, you can just get insanely lucky, and 2, RNG is... The 50-50s are basically non-existent, whereas Gold Fredsweeper, because it's such a big board, it's literally just... It's literally just, it's just the high odds of, like, at least one 50-50 probably gonna have to deal with multiple.
Fucking stuck in there.
Oh wait, did you just clear out the? You just clear out the 5.
Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. See? Whenever you have a problem in your life, you should just ignore it. It'll sort itself out.
Don't do that. Do not follow his advice.
You should definitely follow my advice. It's very
Do
good
not
advice.
follow that advice.
It's very good
Do
advice.
not.
It's the best advice, some may say.
You sound like Donald Trump there.
That was the goal.
People can give advice, but my advice is the best.
How is there a 4 with no 4?
I was wrong.
Now this is the really fun part. I think I just have to guess, dude. So this... Wait, no, because these are both... Yeah, wait. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that would clear the 4.
I'll clear that, see, you're bad, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're bad, and you're good. Let's fucking go.
Yay!
Nice. There we go. Took a while and a bit of RNG, but there we go.
I ended the day with 47.5 beaten, Golden Fredsweeper cleared, and a high score of 30 in BB's Air Adventure. I had put way too much time into BB's Air Adventure over the course of my experience with Frickbear 3, and was very happy to finally have that achievement done and over with. It also felt great to be done with 47.5 too, of course, but man was BB Air Adventure and its terrible hitboxes annoying. Anyways, that was it for May 12th, the second to last day I had to grind Frickbear 3. The next day I awoke, went to my finals, and booted up Frickbear 3 for potentially the last time.
Welcome back to possibly the final part, possibly the last recording session of the Frickbears 3 100%. Also, something I didn't notice last time is that I got a red star here for 100%ing the custom nights. I didn't realize that until I was just sticking around on here for like 5 minutes last night. But all we have left for 100% is to get a score of 50 in Mangle, Tangle, Mania, which I'm going to do first, because I want to finish with the last achievement of beating a run with the maximum amount of animatronics salvaged, which means getting all 4 of the salvage crew. I fucking hate you, Lefty. Doing it on Lunatic difficulty and getting 4 characters from each location, and getting Talbert files, so basically throwing away 120 Dilla to fucking get 4 of the SL characters.
No.
Fucking joking, dude.
What's going on?
Ugh. Nothing, I just lost in a really annoying way on 31 in Mangle Tangle. Alright, cool, I clicked like 2 tiles in advance, and I was double clicking because I wanted to go double back on myself. But nope, I guess it just won't register any of that.
So, that was it. I didn't get a score of 50 in Mangle Tangle Mania. I didn't complete 100% by my deadline. I was upset with Mangle Tangle Mania and its terrible click registration, so I played some other minigames and browsed the dev notes of the game. After that, I didn't have the motivation to keep playing Mangle Tangle Mania, so I logged off for the day. But, later that night, just a bit before midnight, I decided to play some Mangle Tangle Mania. I only planned on playing for about half an hour or so, and I did so without recording or streaming to my Discord server. And after about 20 minutes, this happened.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have big news. As you can see in the bottom right, it is about midnight right now. And if you look at the bottom left of my screen, I have a score of 50. It was like 11:30 or like 11:40. I was dicking around my computer. I was like, fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I'm just gonna, for just like 10, 15, maybe 30 minutes at most, just a little bit of casual Mangle Tangle Mania, just a little bit. First try I got to 44, and then I accidentally triple clicked instead of a double click and ran into myself. A couple attempts later, I made it back to the 40s, and my heart started pounding as I hit 45, and I just kept snaking around at the bottom. I got to 49, I saw the last one, it was easily in reach. It was like right on the edge, like right over here, and I had to come over here, and as I was approaching this, I was like, please, for the love of God, register my click. And it turned, I went up there, and I just let off the mouse. And I was just like, oh, thank God. You know what's really funny is I was dicking around, because I heard like this thing called Game Banana is what people, and hopefully I don't dox myself here, but I heard this thing called Game Banana is like what people use. And as you can see, I was kind of like looking around, and I saw this mod pop up where you have arrow keys for the game, and I was gonna download it, but I'm not very tech savvy, so I kind of decided against it for now. And that's why I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll just boot it up a little bit myself. Oh, dude. Thank God, man. I actually beat it. Oh. I mean, if I really, really, really wanted to, I could, you know, start that Lunatic run. Look at that, that looks nice. Twist and Tangle. Oh man. So yeah, now I just need to do a Lunatic run where I grab all the salvage run characters, plus buy Talbert, and then abandon Evil Ending for Talbert, or for Money Ending. And then beat Night 6. That's all I gotta do. Which is going to be kind of hard, but it's not going to be more difficult than 47.5, so yeah. A part of me does want to do this right here, right now, but it's midnight, so yeah, a part of me does want to play right now, but it is midnight, so I'm probably going to save it for another time. Hopefully I'll find some time tomorrow. If I find some time tomorrow, because tomorrow I gotta like pack up a couple more things, and I gotta start taking all the stuff I packed up into bags and boxes and start bringing them down to my truck. And my dad's gonna be here tomorrow. I haven't seen him in person in a while, and we're gonna probably hang out and go get dinner and stuff. And then Friday we're gonna leave as soon as we like wake up and do the last bit of packing. So my absolute last opportunity to play this is either right now or maybe if I find some time tomorrow. I don't think that Lunatic run will take too long for me to beat Night 5, but I do think Night 6 will take some attempts, maybe like an hour of attempts or so. But otherwise, alternatively, I play it next time I can, which will be like next week, Monday or something, which right now it's Wednesday, technically Thursday. It's just past midnight. So, you know, that'd be what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That'd be like 5 days from now, at the earliest. So, you know, I might lose some of the skill I've built up, and I don't want to do that and then go into like a Lunatic run. So, into a Lunatic Talbert with salvage guys on run. Although Night 6 is literally just spam AR mass laser doors and the fucking distortions, which won't be too bad because I'm not going to take all of it, so I don't have to deal with that at all. But yeah, so I figured, I think whatever Payden was talking about my, I think what was happening is before I had OBS open recording, I had GameJolt open in the background, I had the game open, which this isn't a very intensive game, this is just a basic ass laptop, it runs it fine. But I also then have Discord open, which I'm then streaming to Discord on while recording with OBS and all this stuff. And I think Payden was onto something with it being my computer. I don't think it's necessarily my computer. I think it's that I had too much shit going on in the background, and that might have been what was happening with the click delay. Because I mean, I only played 5 or so attempts. They were longer attempts, most of them. But I only played 5 to 10 attempts, I'd say, before I got the score of 50. I think I just had too much going on in the background, and that's why my clicks weren't registering. I think my computer was just having a hiccup every now and then, or the game was, because of how much shit is going on in the background. Because recording and streaming to Discord is probably eating away at how much my computer could handle. But yeah. So I got that done now. Because I had no click delay during those attempts. Or unregistered clicks or anything like that, so yeah, all that's left is that Lunatic run, which if I have time for tomorrow, I will do, because then we will finally have 100% achieved. I'll have all my recordings for this done before I, you know, head out, which would be great. That was the original goal. It just took me a lot longer to be 47.5 than I thought it would. And then we should unlock another character here once we get that last achievement, which I imagine is Henry. Which I am, especially after reading the Talbert files, I am interested to learn a bit more about Henry and through his bio. It was pretty cool to see Williams as well, so... I mean, I guess it could be something else, but I can't imagine it being anything but Henry. So yeah, whether it's tomorrow or 5 days from now, I will catch you guys in the next recording. Also 69 hours of playtime, let's go. Peace out.
And with a score of 50 in Mangle Tangle Mania, I had only one achievement standing between me and 100%. And luckily, I was able to find some time to play the next day. I had one last chance to complete 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today is going to be the day that we close out 100% of Frickbear's 3. This last one's gonna be a little challenging, but I don't think it'll be too bad. It'll probably be easier than 47.5, and that's all I can really ask for. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I remember when I first started playing this game, and I was like, oh, I suck at, you know, keyboard and mouse, which is true. Grown up on controller my whole life. But, you know, I suck on keyboard and mouse. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot with the game, but it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a cool game. I want to play it anyways. Beat the game on normal once or twice, and then decided to try hard mode with absolutely no confidence that I would be able to do so. And I actually ended up beating hard mode on, like, Evil Ending, I think, or one of the other endings that wasn't Slacker, pretty easily. So then I just said, fuck it, we're moving in right into Lunatic Ultimate, which I know I won't be able to beat, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And then I beat it with like a reasonably low amount of deaths. And then from there I started doing Lunatic every ending, and then I wanted to do 100%. And I remember partway through 100%, once I started getting towards the end of those custom nights, like the last 6 I needed or whatever it was, I lost all motivation. I was like, dude, I cannot do this. You know, I've gotten way further than I ever thought I would. You know, I'm gonna call it here, you know? And then a couple weeks later, I said, no, fuck it. I'm getting 100%, no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes. And I fucking came back, and I grinded my ass off, I worked my ass off, I did some of the hardest things I had ever done up to that point, and then started beating the custom nights, slowly but surely. And even though it took 17 hours, all 17 hours, I was full of confidence that I could do 47.5. The whole way. And now it's all come down to a Lunatic Talbert run. The only difference now is that I need to take the 4 salvage crew guys. So, let's do it. It's been a while since I've done just like a normal run. I've been doing custom nights for like genuinely like the last 30 to 40 hours of gameplay. But I recently, even though you have, like, I'm not going to do it for this. Still haven't lost on air hemispheres yet. Dude! 63 Dilla? From the money.
Power.
Okay, the cupcake, and then... Please, 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 please. Thank God. Move fast as well. What was that? 18? I need cupcake. Get him. Okay, about 48, Dylan, we take that. Shocking. Because I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take Talbot. That's a couple things. Fucking stuff. Cool. 36 Dilla. I'm Mr. Chipper. I'm the beaver. Molten. Dilla's look at our money. Moment, I never flipped the monitor down. 100. Not both, it's so I didn't know Pop does move. Nice. 43 Della. Dude, I think this is the first time this game has ever been challenging, but in a really fun way. Like, that was really fun. Like, I genuinely enjoyed that. I enjoyed that so much. You have no idea. Like, it was all, like, because I deathcoined the 2, so it was mostly just fair characters. Aside from Sparky, he can be a little bullshit sometimes, but he wasn't bullshit that time. Also, by the way, the one time it wasn't bullshit. Beat it first try? Interesting. What had it first try if Sparky wasn't being a little bitch-ass motherfucker with a stupid audio cues? But that was actually really fun. Like, it was a good challenge, but... Oh, I should be careful with spam. Space spam. So I have to pick one now. Well, you can't do two things at once. You've got a choice to make here. Who will you go along with? Help the boss. Yes. Your boss it is. You know. You, probably not, man. Fuck no. This is gonna take a while, because I'm looking for one specific character. And it seems like it wants to give me a lot of the backdoor trading exclusive characters, which makes sense. But then on top of that, it wants to seemingly give me characters from later locations rather than the earlier ones. And Toy Chica's from the second location. So that's pretty early on. Malhair. Not even funny. I can actually hear it most of the time. He's probably paying them. He's probably paying them to fucking put him in here, bro. I swear. Oh shit. Hey, Dad.
Alright. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. That's what I was trying to beat the clock on my dad getting here. I was hoping to have night 6 done and over with by the time he got here, but that's okay, because he has to go and do stuff, so I'll have a little bit more time, so I should be able to get night 6 done right now. Or, like, today. Not like right now, but after I see him. It's just gonna take forever to get Toy Chica. Because I think that's really just the only character I want, is Toy Chica. I almost wish I was able to get Backdoor Plus Plus. Because it would be nice to have 3 to go look at every time rather than 2. It would make things a lot quicker. Like, yes! 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 Okay, Toy Chica, Ballora, then we want Baby, and then we want Lolbit. I can get Spawn Killer. But the thing is, who would I death coin? Because if I get the 2 death coins before the night starts for Lefty and Springtrap, I don't really need to death coin anyone else. I could death coin Ballora, so I could death coin Ballora to not get bad Ballora timing. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll death coin Ballora so that she doesn't come at a bad time. Or if shit happens, you know, shit happens and we have the extra one. Wouldn't mind cool glasses, especially now that I have Toy Chica, so that's gonna be our other upgrade. Honestly, W shop. There we go. We're good. And we don't have a 5th character to take, so we can just leave. Nice, dude. Let me just start night 6 to checkpoint it. Yeah, so who... Because we'll get Lefty and Springtrap. So I guess Ballora could come at a bad time. So we might want to get rid of them. Withered Foxy's an option, just so there's one less dude pulling me out of cams when I'm trying to be in cams. So when I'm living in cams, that actually isn't a bad idea. Because then Ballora will just show up while I'm already living in cams, and then it's not a big deal. So maybe I'll do Foxy. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll do Foxy. Because Ballora isn't that bad, I know the spawns really well. And by the time midnight hits, she can't spawn until like midnight, like 12:45, I think is roughly like the latest. So Ballora really won't be that bad, because I'll already be living in cams by that point. So to not get pulled out of cams more, I think we'll do Foxy. But my dad is here. I'm gonna go say hi to him. So I'm gonna end recording, we're gonna take a very short break. I'm gonna go say hi to him. Then once he goes to do what he has to do quick, I'll come back and beat night 6. And we'll finally have 100% of Frickbear's 3. Alright, we are back. Now, it has been like an hour and a half, and my hands are slightly cold, so I may or may not die once or twice here. But, if I lock the fuck in, it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, here we are. The end of 100%. This is usually the part where I'd cut to a montage of me dying a few times and then show you the winning attempt along with my reaction. But, unfortunately, some things don't go as planned. I spent the next 3 hours trying to beat Night 6 with no success, and officially ran out of time to beat 100% of Frickbear's 3. The worst part was that my strategy to beat Night 6 involved beating a handful of Hare's Pairs boards for tokens so I could buy Laser Door's AR Mask and Distortion Clocks, but the game started hating on me. I had never seen so many Hare's Pairs RNG losses in a row in my entirety of playing Frickbear's 3, and the few times I'd actually get past the bad luck and be able to actually attempt the night, the game would pull out the biggest shenanigans that I'd been storing up just for the occasion. Plus, with lack of attempts, I'd also sometimes make a mistake that would end my run too. So that was it. For real this time. I had no more opportunities to create in a long time until I'd be able to play again. Over the course of our trip at the cabin, I couldn't stop thinking about Night 6. Something about it was bothering me. Why couldn't I beat Night 6? I mean, yeah, the game was seemingly being annoying, but there had to be more to it than that. I mean, compared to full game Fiends and a bit of everything, it was a cakewalk. I had upgrades, a personal selection of animatronics, plenty of time to farm tokens, multiple death coins, and yet I couldn't beat it. I thought and thought and thought, until it hit me. I was charging into Night 6 blind. I was going balls to the wall with no plan. Every hard custom night challenge I had conquered, I did with a strategy, and thanks to those strategies, they were pretty manageable to beat. So, I booted up Night 6, without my headset on, without trying to beat the night, and with only one hand. And I almost beat Night 6 accidentally. I quickly made a foolproof strategy for Night 6 that would guarantee success. Now all I had to do was wait for my trip to come to an end so I could finally boot up Frickbear's 3 for the very last time.
Alright, welcome back to Frickbear's 3. I have had some time to create a strategy for this night, and low-key, this shit ain't even gonna be hard.
And I'm here. I'm here for the ride, folks. I don't know why. It's so dumb. It's not even... Okay, let's watch it.
I got glitch there. Oh.
Hey!
100% baby!
That's it! Holy! That's the money.
100%.
Why didn't the trophy pop?
I did. I got Maximilist.
Well, the Infernal.
It'll probably show up. Don't worry about it. Well, I have everything now. Maximilist is what I'm more concerned about popping up.
Hey,
Oh.
fucking...
Heart's pumping there. But that's what I mean. That shit's literally free. That shit is
Yeah.
literally free, dude. As long as I get a little bit of cupcake clicker in, sell my 2 extra golden cupcakes, it's literally just free. You just quad distortion at 2, like you're chilling. I love this song. I still can't believe the song is from fuck-ass Jackbox 8, bro.
It is?
Dude, how does that like, yeah, dude, there's a couple of the songs in here, and they're absolute bangers, man. I'm like, there's no way that's from that. Like, of all the places to pull it from. Jackbox is where this absolute goated music came from? There's no way.
What's the song called?
Weapons Drawn, I think. It's on Spotify. Literally just look up Frickbears 3 on Spotify. There'll be a playlist with all the, like, songs. Well, some of them, anyways. What I'm really surprised about is that the one song that was, like, actually composed for this game is not on Spotify. And it's the Frickbear. It's the Psychophone Frickbear one.
Why is it from Jackbox? What the fuck?
Yeah, it is, man. I don't know. It's weird. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
It's such a goated song.
I know. There's like 1 or 2 that are also from Jackbox.
Yeah.
They're really good too.
The intro music is from Jackbox.
Yeah, dog. There's like, yeah, like genuinely, I can't believe the intro song is from Jackbox. I can't believe that. Like, that's gotta be, that's propaganda, bro, I swear. And yeah, here's all the places they borrowed music from. They took some from like Chica in Space and stuff, like some actual like stuff. But yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't put. Huh? Oh, Save
Really,
Light. I don't know which one they use that for. I've watched all the best of you. I don't know what that song is top of my head.
Yeah, why didn't they put the Final Boss music?
I don't know. uh,
10 out of 10 ends.
Oh, dude, Vanny in the back, dude!
Oh!
Because I abandoned evil ending, dude! Oh, dude.
So cool.
I love all the little, like, bits like that. Like, I loved the Slacker ending is my favorite, with all the different ways you could do Slacker ending. Vanny's just crying in the background. It's so funny.
Oh, that's so good.
$10 for a steak is crazy.
That's not too bad.
That's, dude.
That's
Dog.
really good. Shit, where are they going? That. Oh my god.
14 deaths. All
That's
of
not too
which, except for 2, were on night 6. 606
bad.
Dilla.
5 hours.
5.5 hours. About 30 minutes of that was actually playing the game.
Yeah.
Like 45 minutes of that. It's like the only time I've ever taken Spawn Killer in a run and like needed it.
Yeah. Now if we go to character gallery, is there... What the...
There's no... I'm supposed to gain like a new road, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, hold on. Go to character gallery, is the...
Why
Hey,
is
there...
William considered new? Already looked at that. Alright, well here's Henry. Lost for getting every trophy. Congrats. Wait, seriously? You got every trophy? Well, congrats. I really don't have much left to say at this point, but I hope you enjoyed your time playing this game. I did.
Why didn't you get 100%?
That's the thing, is like in that 147 video, or 4720 video, like he shows his achievements and he gets like the Infernal one and it's like below all these.
Yeah,
Maybe if I reboot the game. Yeah, I should have the achievement.
You technically 100% of the game. Wait, you got a 6-star.
That's from custom nights. I should have a 7th. I mean, I have everything. If I go to you... Oh. There we go. Too much to bear.
Hey,
I don't know why I had to go to statistics to make that pop up. There we go. 100% the game, Forbidden. It doesn't show any others, so... +1. There we go.
So you should do Infernal 47.
Yeah, no. I will, however, attempt Lunatic Deathless for the 4th time. Oh, I went 1 turn.
Fucking dumbass.
I didn't know I could do that. No, let me out! Why are you telling me escape can do something but I'm pressing escape? Help!
There's no escape.
There's no escape. There's no escape.
Okay, you
Time to play as best character again.
So there we have it. 100% of Frickbear's 3. The only thing left for me to do was to beat a run on Lunatic difficulty without dying. Compared to everything I've done, it would be easy. Just time consuming with having to reset Harris pairs and shop upgrades. But otherwise, that's about it. That was my experience with Frickbear's 3 and my now completed quest to finish 100%. I want to take the time to thank a few people, starting with all of you for watching this whole video. I poured my heart and soul into playing Frickbear's 3 as well as editing this video. I mean, I put like 30 hours or so into just scripting alone, another 40 plus into editing, and however much time it took me to make the thumbnail. I know it's not the best, but considering I've never been much of an artist, I think it turned out pretty well. I also want to take a moment to thank Spooky Rick, the creator of Five Nights at Frickbear's 3, as well as the many talented people who helped create such an amazing game. Seriously, good job everybody. And of course, I need to thank the man who started it all way back in 2014, Scott Cawthon, for creating Five Nights at Freddy's and inspiring others to make beautiful fan games like this one. And of course, I need to thank the amazing FNAF community for making the songs I borrowed for this video. There will be links in the description for every song that was featured in this video. I'd also like to take a moment to shout out Payden and VHS for providing moral support while I streamed attempts in my Discord server. And a huge shout out to VHS for providing comms during the 47.5 completion. If he didn't call out Lefty or to search for Circus Baby's Biddy Babs, then I might not have beaten 47.5. So huge thank you to you, VHS. I will also link Payden and VHS in the description, so go check them out. And again, thank you guys so much for watching until the end. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I'm going back to college soon, so it might be a while until I post more Frickbear's 3 content, but I promise that I have some fun ideas that I want to see come to life. Until next time, peace out, nerds.
Dude. Triple RNG loss, yup. Death coin. What Freddy's dealt with. Also, I made like 71.5 dill on one night, and then I was getting cocked because I didn't buy an extra cupcake back.
Bro, the stream's so fucking laggy.
Yeah, welcome to not having Discord Nitro. Unkillable. Thank God. Now I can eat dinner.